Hello, everyone. How you guys doing on tonight? And if you are in Texas, you know that it is raining and storming outside on today. But if you have just a moment, just come on in. And as I go live on tonight, hello again. So, hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. I am Shalita Marshall, your divorce coach strategist, and I support women transitioning into divorce to rebuild and restore their lives after divorce. So, again, come on in, comment, like, and share. Today is the last day of May, and I just wanted to come on and just talk about, since it was Mental Health Month, just share my thoughts about healing. A lot of us women, we tend to hold on to things longer than we should. So that's why tonight, uh, my topic is heal, sis, heal. So I just want you guys to get healed and just move forward in your life. So again, come on in. So heal means to become sound or healthy again. And it's okay for you to be sad, broken, over your broken relationship, but only you can strive to heal and learn from the mistakes that were made and just move forward in your life. Don't hold on to the past. Don't continue replaying in your head like what you could have done different or what you could have done wrong. Just accept the things that have transpired and that the relationship is over and just heal. And tonight I have on my Girl Heal shirt. So shout out to Vanessa for this shirt as well. But yeah, like I said, healing is very important for you to move forward in your life. And especially if you want to get into another relationship, you don't need to take all that baggage or drama into the next relationship. So if you're still crying over that person, then you're not healed. If you sit around thinking about them and the past, like the things that y'all used to do, your old conversations, how you used to stay up late at night just talking on the phone, then you're not healed. If you even just get mad at the mention of your ex's name, then sis, you are not healed. If you're very emotional, um, just about everything, even like the holidays or your birthdays, if you're still emotional around those times, then sis, you are not healed. If you feel like, I know some people say that, from going through a breakup, especially myself going through a divorce, I know that a breakup could leave you feeling dead. So if you feel like you're dead inside, then you're definitely not healed. So you have to break those mental and emotional attachments with your ex so that you can start your healing journey. You have to set up boundaries and remove those toxic people from your life. You have to replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts so that you can be able to move forward in your life. You have to take your joy back. Nobody can give you that. You have to allow peace to come into your heart so that you can allow healing to take place. You have to meditate on what God says about you and don't give up on yourself because you know what? God has not given up on you. And that's one thing that He continuously shows me and tell me that, I am loved, that He is here for me, and that He has not forgotten about me or forgotten about my pain. So there's more to life than just basking in your pain. I can say when I first started going through my divorce, I did things that at that time I didn't normally do. So I started drinking a glass of wine every day, thinking like, oh, one glass is not going to hurt anything. Just because for me, if I drank a glass of wine, it would allow me to fall asleep. So that was my way of going to sleep because at first I had to learn how to sleep by myself. So it was very hard for me to go to sleep at night. But yeah, so I started drinking a glass of wine every night. I started smoking Black and Miles. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, that was something that I picked up and I did it for a little while. But um, that was not cool, and that's definitely not ladylike. So I also started going to the club. I changed the way that I dressed and just, started feeling myself and doing things that I just, like I said, didn't normally do to try to numb the pain. But in reality, none of those things did. And so God really started taking those things away from me and taking the taste out of my mouth to where I didn't want to smoke anymore or drink a glass of wine anymore. He started slowly removing those things to where I didn't even notice it, to where it became a month and I'm like, oh wow, I haven't had anything to drink. So as I was going through my healing journey, I did do a lot of thinking about my situation and writing writing down the things that I did wrong and that I did right so that I could know how to move forward. And writing those things down allow you to work on yourself. You want to know, what areas you need to work on because like I said, you don't want to take this stuff into another relationship. So you want to be completely healed. Some people say um they when they meet someone they become complete or whole. No, you have to be whole and complete before you get into another relationship. So healing just doesn't like happen overnight, or it's something that you can say, okay, I'm gonna do XYZ and in 2 weeks I'm gonna be healed. No, that's not how it works. You really have to sit there and do the work. You have to understand that healing takes time and also that healing starts from within. So it's things that may have happened from your childhood or other past relationships that you haven't healed over. But until you start to dig deep and allow God to help you heal, that's when you will find out those things or those areas that you need to be worked on. So just allow God to mend your broken heart and give God the opportunity to prepare you and your heart so that you can be able to receive love the right way. A lot of us go into relationships looking for love, and that's how the relationships end up bad because um, they're not good relationships. There are a lot of red flags that happen initially that we just overlook because we want to be in a relationship. So I just say heal. I'm going to continue to say heal, sis, heal. Because a lot of us go from relationship to relationship to relationship, not healed. And that is a part of it. Not being completely healed, not knowing who we are and who we are in Christ plays a big factor in that. So ask God for discernment so that you are able to wean out those rotten apples that continue to try to come your way. And so that you will not settle for a counterfeit. Because that was almost my story. Um, the devil, he sent people too. So, I thought I had found this guy that was just, whoo, I somehow fell head over heels for. And he just did all the right things. He said all the right things and kind of like made false promises in a sense. But it's like some people will learn you to get to know the things that they need to say and to keep you stringed along and to keep you coming back. They say just enough or do just enough to where they can have you, and from the enemy have you fallen, knowing that you're not ready, knowing that you're not healed. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like counterfeits do come, and they will come like a knight in shining armor, but you have to have that discernment to know who is real and who is not. And so as I was thinking about that, prepare stood out to me. And when you look up the word, it states preparation is an action or a process of making ready or being made ready for consideration. So you have to be prepared to get into another relationship. And when I read that definition, it made me think about Ruth in the Bible. Unbeknownst to her, she was being made ready. She didn't know. She was being made ready to endure her father in law's death. She was being made ready to endure her husband's death. She was being made ready to accept the fact that she did not bear any children, but through it all, she kept on moving. Ruth kept holding her head high after blow after blow after blow. She did not allow her life circumstances to get her down and go into a depression like most of us do. When life gets tough, we sit here and cry, we mope, we go into a depressed state. Some of us develop anxiety from these bad relationships and bad things, but she didn't sit around replaying the situation over and over in her head. No, she was striving to be the best woman that she could be, honoring her vow that she made to her husband, and still serving her mother in law. So instead of focusing on your problems and trying to find a Boaz, don't make a relationship an idol. Start your journey of healing. And like I said, heal from the inside out. Spiritual healing is the renewal and restoration of the human spirit. So allow God to show you how to love, to show you that you are able to give love, because sometimes um, a lot of us feel like that we are not, that we don't know how to love because some of us wasn't shown love. So do a self development assessment on yourself. Figure out what areas you need to work on. And at some point, you have to choose you, sis. And I choose me. So hold your head up high like Ruth did. And be grateful that you're just not in that toxic relationship anymore. So when you do better, when you know better, you will do better. And also, your life is not over. I know most of us feel like, oh man, I don't have this person anymore. We're not together anymore. My life ended and XYZ. But just know your life is not over. So take a hold of it and heal, sis, so that your past doesn't define your future. So I just want to thank you guys for joining me on tonight. And again, like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.